I don't know if you know who you're dealing with here, but I need to hold this again.
I noticed, yeah.
I'll talk to you.
All right. So, welcome back to a weird episode of Movie Hell. This time I, Ryan, with Princess Whiskey Breath Joe over here, we're going to be talking about a movie that Joe hasn't seen.
But not that I know of. I don't believe I have.
It's one that
Tom Hanks movie
to talk about quickly.
Oh.
Because and we're recording like right in a row, so if we're in the same clothes, same position, I'm still using a potato masher for a microphone.
Yeah, we're recording front to back. Back to
That's why.
We're space docking these recordings.
We were just talking in the review of The Amateur about how a lot of the movies where you find are because of seeing something on social media or YouTube Shorts or TikTok or whatever else. And this is one of those. I saw a quick clip of Simon Pegg. He's like walking, it's nighttime or it's dark, and he's being held up. Somebody's got a knife, somebody else has a gun. They're like, give me all your money. And he's like, no, absolutely not.
Give us your money, you old bastard, or I'll do you.
What? No, absolutely not.
You think I'm kidding?
I didn't say that.
In the very Simon Pegg, like a very Benji way. And the scene plays out. You know, the two robbers end up calling each other by name. He's like, Raymond, and
I just saw that. I saw the exact same short you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I certainly didn't see the movie.
And it ends with him being like, I'm very disappointed in both of you. Like, he's like, I'll buy the gun off you.
But yes!
I need a gun. Is it?
Yeah, he needs a gun. What the? Okay.
So, this movie, to give the quick synopsis, it takes place in a time period that is not specified. It's that sort of timeless retro thing that like the old Batman cartoon series did, where it could be kind of contemporary, but there's a lot of older stuff in it too.
Yeah, sure.
The time period
Batman the animated series.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not super important what time it takes place in.
Okay, fair enough.
But it is almost entirely at night, very much neon lit, very small cast, very few people in it.
Okay.
And it's, by the way, this is the Terminal, or just Terminal from 2018, not the Terminal
the Terminal.
94 with Tom Hanks or whenever that came
Which
out.
is when you first asked me about it, I thought that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't.
And it's also hard to find this
watch
because
that.
That's almost everything you see when you Google this. Even when you have 2018 in there, a lot of it, what comes up is still the Tom Hanks movie.
Okay.
Which I've seen. I'd rather watch this one again than the Tom Hanks one.
And what was this one on? How'd you watch it?
It was on... Actually, it's not on anything that's really easily available unless you want to rent it. I got it through the library.
Okay.
So my local library, if you have a membership, you can use the Hoopla app, and you can, borrow movies, albums, audiobooks, like comics, all kinds of stuff. So I got it through there. Because anything with Simon Pegg in it, I'm interested in.
Yeah, there was one movie that I saw that I had to turn off, where it was with him and the alien, and it was very heavy-handed, anti-Christian. I felt like very atheist, and I'm like, I
don't remember what it's called, but I know the movie.
Yeah,
I watched Spaced mainly because it was like one of his earlier things, the TV show that he did. Where
I heard about that. Yeah. I have not seen. I know what you're talking about though.
So good.
Is it good?
Classic British comedy kind of
Which
stuff.
Which is good. Yeah, I've seen some clips with old Hugh Laurie.
Yeah.
And just doing some old, it seems very reminiscent of Monty Python.
Towers, but, kind of stuff.
It's really, either you like British humor or you don't. I think there's two ways about it. You either do or you don't. So if you know, you know. If you don't, you know what? You should find out. Give it a shot.
But most of this movie is taking place in a handful of locations. Again, it's very stylized in a particular way, but it is following basically three stories. There's Simon Pegg as Bill, who's in this train station, and he's got something going on. Something's wrong with him.
Okay.
He's just, I guess, trying to take his mind off of it. There are two criminals. I was going to say thieves, but I think they're just general criminals. I think they'll do whatever it is you want.
General underlings.
Vince and Alfred.
Okay.
And then there's...
Good names.
Bonnie, who is...
Bonnie Blue?
No, that is Margot Robbie's character.
Oh, Margot Robbie. Oh, okay.
And
I'm interested. All right.
It's three different storylines. Bonnie comes in dressed different. Like, she looks different almost every time you see her.
Okay.
And she goes into a confessional and she's talking to somebody with this voice changer. And she's like, I want all your business for crime things, guy. And he's like, dope, but I already hired 2 people to do it. And she's like, I'll play them against each other and they'll tear each other apart. Is it a bet? Is it a deal? Like something like that? And he's like, sure, deal. I don't know why. I don't know why that's your deal. Like, I will kill your other 2 employees or get them to kill each other and then you give me all your business. I'd just rather have 3 employees. It's like, okay, I'll find something for you to do. If you're that interested, I will find something for you. So,
okay. Is it as far as the Margot Robbie character? And it sounds a little bit like this. I mean, because this just sounds like that kind of person. Is she a little unhinged?
Yeah.
Does that sound
very proto Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. So, yeah, it's these different storylines where it's kind of exploring these situations, and she's mostly the connecting thread. Her and the locations of this train station and this all-night diner that's there.
Okay.
So it starts off with Simon Pegg standing in this train station, just like looking at an empty platform, like looking at the tracks, and then the night superintendent comes up. Not a janitor. Night superintendent.
Okay.
Played by Mike Myers. With all this like prosthetic makeup on and stuff, and he is so strange the way he acts. Like, he'll be like, and then he'll just like the Manchurian Candidate, just straighten up and like recite shit that would come out of the speakers at like a subway station. He's like, payments are accepted in cash, credit, cashier's, stuff like that. He'll just randomly say like it makes sense in the moment, like what he's doing, but it's an odd way of communicating. Like, there's something up with this guy. He works alone at night in this train station too much.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, him and Simon Pegg kind of interact a little bit. And he's like, basically Simon Pegg's like, you're so weird. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm not the one standing alone in a train station, not trying to go anywhere, waiting on a train that's not coming. And he's like, that's fair. And he's like, there's a diner nearby. But he goes into like ad mode. He's like, check out our diner and the fresh blah blahs that are there. Like,
okay,
sticky buns and whatever for only 60 pence. And he goes and does that and meets Annie, who is clearly,
for all of you younger than our generations who are watching, pence is an old timey way to say money.
It's a very British way to say money.
Just wanted to.
Oh, I'm English. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you remember that from Austin Powers? That's a wild outfit there. What is that? He's like, oh, I'm English, actually.
Oh, sorry. Those are so good. Okay, I'm sorry.
So it's really tough to describe it without getting into more detail than that, because it is like an unwinding of these stories and what's really going on and why this Bonnie Annie character is working in this diner. She's like this really pretty blonde who's in this diner almost alone at night. Like, she's a little unhinged, like kind of too eager and happy and stuff, but also like a little messed up. Like, Simon Pegg reveals that he's got some illness and he thinks he's dying, but he's not really sure what of. And she's like, okay, maybe you could put a hit out on yourself. And he's like, what? And she's like, my boyfriend's a hitman. And he's like, I don't know if you're joking or not. And they just look at each other. He's like, okay, let's talk about this then, I guess. Like, what do you think? And she's like, you get hit by a car. And he's like, no, what if it doesn't kill me? You'd have to like come back over, but have to reverse over me again. That's horrific. Let's not do that one. She's like, they could shoot you. And he's like, yeah, but then I would know it was coming. And she's like, you know it's coming anyway. Like, at least this way it's just over whenever it happens.
I mean, if you're going to do that, don't you just jump off the roof? Like, okay, what you can't, see, people got to think about stuff like that. If you're gonna do that, which that was, for those who've never seen it, if you haven't seen the movie that's this old, that's on you, and I'm sorry I'm spoiling it. But the movie Dead Poets Society, Robin Williams, famous movie. I saw it many years ago in school. It made a ridiculous impression on me up until the moment I went home from school that day and told my mom about it, and she was like, "Oh." So at the end of the movie, the kid who was a little different, maybe gay or something, and his father couldn't handle it, and so he decided to kill himself because his father would then he would disown him. And so he would have to just go out in the world and live his life. And that was hard. And so instead of doing the hard thing, he did the easy thing and he killed himself. And I was like, oh. And so it made me think about it differently.
Yeah.
And so when you do that stuff like that, it's like if you choose to ride a motorcycle without a helmet, I mean, you can, and it is your life on the line. But there are people who, when you make that mistake,
Yeah.
EMTs have to deal with you.
Yeah.
They have to see the aftermath of what you chose to. And so, you know what? If you jump off a building, well, okay, you did your thing, but everybody around you and the people who have to find you and in somebody's car, you wreck somebody. How many times have you seen it? They jump off, somebody gets thrown off, or they jump off a building and they land on somebody's car. It's like when Superman is fighting somebody and you're like on your last payment, and then he picks up your car and he throws it, but doesn't even hit him. Misses. The bad guy like dodges it, and it just. Okay, I'm sorry.
I wrecked my car for nothing.
Yep, I'm not even in this review, and I'm getting off on a.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I apologize.
So I will just say, it's a movie about unraveling how Bonnie is connected with, how they're all wrapped up together.
Okay.
This crime kingpin, these two sort of low-level, street-level criminals, this random English teacher in a train station in the middle of the night, and this girl.
Okay. So it sounds like, of other things that I could think to compare that idea to, like you mentioned Lucky Number 11, where you have these storylines who are somehow converging and all moving at the same time. And there's, I was thinking of Snatch, or and I had another one in my head too. Not Kill Bill. Pulp Fiction, where you have all these storylines, and they are somehow eventually, they're intersecting and they're meeting each other and then diverging off, and so I could be interested to see how something like that could play out, because I think those types of movies are interesting.
You're right. Yeah, that's a good description. It is a little bit like all those things in a way, but I don't think it's quite as well done as any of those.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what this was made for. I'm not sure why it's not readily available on any of the services I have, because I have Hulu, Netflix, HBO Max, Disney Plus.
Too many. It's too many.
It's too many. I mean, somehow I've become the one who everybody in my family, it's like, oh, could you just add another family extension thing onto this? Because then it's only $10. And it's like, okay, sure, fine. Anyway, so I will say, if you can get past the first part of it, it's a reasonably good movie to watch if you just don't have anything else to do, but you're probably not going to be wowed by it. If you really want to see Mike Myers in something again, I kind of enjoyed that. The guy that plays Vince is Dexter Fletcher, who I really like. You'll probably recognize him from something if you've seen him. Apparently he was involved in directing Bohemian Rhapsody and Rocketman.
Okay.
Which I didn't realize he did anything in production wise.
Okay, all right.
The thing
I didn't see Bohemian Rhapsody. I saw Rocketman. It was very good. Taron Egerton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
The thing I remember him most from was in Layer Cake. If you remember Layer Cake, there's a scene where Daniel Craig goes into this bar and there's the two guys who are scamming people in there. They're pretending to be British nobility and they're scamming these American tourists. He's one of them. He's the main one that talks most of the time. The one with kind of curlier hair. I like him a lot. He looks like he's aged 50 years since then. It's his hair's all gray. He still looks like him though, and he's still cool. I still like him. But anyway, it's good enough to watch. It's a little slow. You're gonna like the actors you're gonna like some of the characters who are in it, but it's going to be slow, and it's probably like The Amateur gonna have sort of a slightly unsatisfying conclusion.
Okay.
In a similar way to how some people were unsatisfied with the endings to the Knives Out movies. So I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't pay a bunch of money to see it, but if you can rent it for a couple bucks, if it's available on a streaming service you have, if you have access to it through Hoopla or whatever for your local
library.
Yeah. I would check it out. It's worth looking at, but I do want to get into spoilers for it. Because I want to explain this to you. You didn't have a chance to watch it because, again, it's hard to get. And so,
but even before we get to that, I would be curious, what genre of movie do you put this? Is it comedy? Is it
There's a little bit. It's
it sounds like it kind of be all over the place.
It's like suspense black comedy.
Okay.
That's how I would probably try to classify it. But all right, spoilers now. So you've been warned.
Been warned.
Okay, so it's 3 different storylines.
Well, don't tell me. I want to watch it now.
You want to watch it?
Yeah, duh.
All right, sorry this one doesn't have our usual polished ending that you've come to expect from Movie Howl, but Joe and I, after some deliberation, did decide that he would try to find the movie terminal, watch it, and we will do a full spoiler review in a separate video, so stay on the lookout for that. Subscribe, ding bells, whatever YouTube wants you to do, maybe, if you like this, if you want to see more, and if you don't, maybe do it anyway, just to be nice. Thanks. Bye.